Hi guys, it's Sheena from Teton Raptor Center and I'm here to give you all this week's patient update. So let's go ahead and get started. Here we have Northern Saw-Whet Owl 10-4. This bird was found in Bondurant, Wyoming at a bird banding station and unfortunately got stuck up in one of the nets. As a result, he encountered some trauma to one of his wings, but we're hoping to get him out very quickly and that this will just be a quick return back to the wild. We did test his flight to be able to see if he could fly, and on the first day he wasn't really able to extend his right wing all the way. Here he is in one of our larger flighted enclosures and we're encouraging him to fly to see how he does. And as you can see here, he's able to fly up to one of the higher perches in his enclosure, so that's a really good sign, and we're hoping that by the next video this bird will already have been back out into the wild. Moving right along, next up we've got Merlin 10-1, and this bird came from Driggs, Idaho with several small fractures in his right shoulder. Unfortunately, these fractures are not surgically repairable. However, what we can offer for this bird is plenty of cage rest and anti-inflammatories, and then we can see how everything heals all on its own. And then once everything is fully healed, we'll be able to test out this bird's ability to fly. And if he can fly, great. If not, we'll have to see what other options might exist for him and his future. Next up, we have Red-Tailed Hawk 923, and this bird is undergoing a wound and bandage change after his fractured femur. So we've got a nice hood over his head to keep his eyes covered. We've also got his feet wrapped up. That's all temporary just during the wrap change, and that helps to keep him calm so that staff can work on the bird without the bird trying to cause any harm or injury or get stressed out. So as you can see, there is a wound dressing that needs to be changed regularly, and then you can even see that metal pin coming out of his leg, and it's covered in tape to keep it from poking him because it is quite sharp at the ends. And so we work on not only changing the bandage but making sure we can do some light physical therapy during those wrap changes and wound dressing changes. Next up is Great Horned Owl 920, and this bird came from Casper, Wyoming with a broken ulna in her right wing. The wing is healing beautifully. We took new x-rays and things are still a little bit swollen, but definitely heading in the right direction. In this next photo, we've got Golden Eagle 86 that came from Green River, Wyoming, as well as Golden Eagle 912 from Athete, Wyoming. The two birds, although they're the same species, look very different, and that's because the one on the left is an adult and the one on the right is a juvenile that hatched this spring. They are living together in the flight barn and are both undergoing flight conditioning. However, we do believe that the adult will be ready for release within the next week or so. We are planning on putting a transmitter on this bird so we can track his migration movements over time. And we're also going to be, of course, banding him and collecting blood samples for our research team. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this week, and I hope you enjoyed learning more about our birds. You can do your part to help keep wild birds wild by going to our website at tetonraptorcenter.org and making a donation. Thanks. Bye.